take a picture of, I know that they'll not recognise this, but we can say it's the restaurant where we stopped.
I'm on the TF38 today, or just on the bottom of TF38. We walked this about 4 years ago. It took us a while. We go down a steep path in the woods, then the rest is on track. Not very pretty, but a different walk. Well, I'm walking down to find the top of the footpath. We had trouble with this last time. The footpath isn't walked very often. It's straight downhill, and we had trouble actually following the footpath. I'm using the Garmin this morning for as a guide, GPS, and the View Ranger has a tracking device. We'll see how they go. I just had to come back because I missed a track, but then as soon as it's down there and across there and no sign of a track, there's no wonder I missed it. Well, I'm on the track. The Garmin is struggling to get a signal for some reason again, so I'm back with the View Ranger following the track, and the path is actually marked. That's wonderful. So we'll see in a minute. Well, the path is much better than I remember it. My recollection of this walk was that we were walking through undergrowth all the way and couldn't see any path. This is fairly well marked. Extremely quiet again, and of course we are in a lava field here. The pines have grown in the lava field, but it's still, as you can see, a fair amount of lava about. The path winds down through the wood to the bottom. It's very quiet, and in a rough way, rugged way I suppose is the answer, it's quite attractive. But it is all down. The whole drop of the walk is on the first stretch, then it's all uphill to the top. Well, it's quite pretty actually, this bit. I don't expect the track to be very attractive when we get there, but this is down and look down the hill there. It's quite attractive. I've got to keep my eye on this track. There are lots of pine cones on this track, which are a bit slippery, so it's a bit difficult, but you can see where we've come from as we go down, and I swing around, you can see where we're going down amongst the lava flows. But the track is well marked, so it's like a nice day today. The Garmin is back in operation, so I'm using the Garmin again. We're not far from the Forester's Path, still going down fairly rapidly. It is a bit slippery underfoot. Pine cones, pine needles and scree makes for a bit of a difficult walk. Could work out for the joints. It's stretches like this that make it a bit dangerous because lots of pine cones, lots of needles. Stand on one of those and it's kind of, as you know, down the hill. About 200-300 metres now from the Forester's Path, but even forests like this are so attractive. They may not be like the English deciduous paths, but this path carries on down now. I'm having to watch my feet on the pine cones, which are a bit like standing on a ball when you're walking downhill. But in a few minutes I'll be on the Forester's Path and life will be easy. This watercourse which goes up in that direction is the reason for this path down here. I should be a bit careful not to fall through the coverings on this. Some of them are a bit iffy. Down the other side. The path down this steep hill. You're going to have to wait now. Down the slope and onto the footpath. As I say, these aren't very attractive, these tracks that go through lava fields, because there's obviously a lot of loose stone about. But if I remember rightly, the top of this gives us a view of Santiago del Teide way. We'll see at the top. You can ride your bike, ride your horse. Don't say anything about walking, but that's the footpath going up. There is one going down there, but it goes a long way down. Well, it's about 1.5 kilometres, I think, to the top of this walk, so it's now all uphill, fairly steady uphill climb. A bit warm because as we come out of the forest there's not a lot of shade, but this is a bit of the walk that is the hard work bit. But I seem to be on time, so we'll be alright today. Just had a quick check on the Garmin. It's about 1 kilometre to the crossover to the way down, maybe a bit less, so you can keep cool and walk quickly. I'll have to decide whether to add the top bit on. I think we had this discussion last time we walked this. I'll see when we get there. There are some large hunks of lava that rolled down this hill at one time. Having a volcano, active volcano on the island, makes you appreciate what kind of damage these things do, and how fortunate we are not to have one active at present on Tenerife. Well, I'm within half a mile of the crossover point that I've got on this walk. It's where we sat and discussed it last time we walked up this hill. I think in the end we walked to the top. I have pictures of us in a lava field, and I think that is close to the top. We'll see when we get there. Another large bomb that at some time has been thrown out of the volcanoes down here, much bigger than the stuff being thrown out at La Palma. We must be near the Chinyero point. The changeover to the down walk, it's only a third of the walk, really. It's just around this corner. So probably I will opt to go to the top. I'm a quarter of an hour in front of where I should be at this point, so I have time to walk to the top. But we are now reaching the edge of the lava field. Well, there we are. We're going into the Santiago del Teide municipality. A bit different to the normal signs. I just checked with the Garmin, and this is the crossover shorter down, so it's either up and over there or trying to get up and over a bit further up. I can't see anything, but as you can see we're now getting into the edge of the lava field. an interesting view of a lava field coming down the mountain. Must admit I've not seen that one before. We're still going up. There should be a path across to the track down in about 100 metres. This is obviously a new lava flow. It's a different colour to the old lava flow, which was black, and as you can see, as I spin round, it goes on down there, and we're just on the edge of it now, but it's the kind of thing that's happening in La Palma, this kind of thing of running over old lava. We're getting towards the edge of the next lava field, the next lava flow. This one's got black lava, so different eruption. But somewhere I ought to be able to see down to the coast, and I can't see anywhere, but I'm going to be able to see that. Here, a rather large hill in front of us. Not going up there. Coming to turn back from the very top of the wall, but not where I thought we were at all. I will walk around this next corner, just have a look over the edge, but goes back to the TF38, which is where we're going back on that one. We'll go look over the top first. Well, it just keeps going up and up and up. The lava flow goes down there. So, I think we'll walk back there, I'm supposed to. Get into the forest and have a drink. Everyone that comes past me, we'll give them space. Oh dear. Well, past the halfway mark, I've had a drink. I had to switch the Garmin off. It's been tweaking. I thought it was a bird somewhere. It started on the last walk, not 5 minutes, as though somebody was ringing it. So whether I don't understand it, I'm going to have to try and sort it out when I get back later. But now I'm a bit behind time. It is all downhill, so it shouldn't have a problem. This bit I remember, up there, you can probably see there's Dady. I just swing it up a bit. And Pico Bianco at the side of it there. And we're walking down here, and this particular bit further down the path, when you get back out of that stretch, is where I took the still photograph last time we were here. So we did get up here. I am on the right place. Still in quite nice forest. Better go, I'm behind time. Interestingly, that path there, that track there, takes you up to the TF38. It joins the walk, one of the walks that I do from the top of the TF38. Shows you how high we've come. I'm walking across the top of the second lava flow. This is the lower one of the two. I crossed the other one a few minutes ago. Just under 3 kilometres to go, 40 minutes, just about do it. better view of Tidy and on the side of it Pico Bianco. It's very clear up here today. It suggests that most of the eruption on La Palma's quietened down. That's interesting. This is the track that joins nearly the up and down pass together. The last 50 metres there's nothing there. It looks as though you can cross it, but there's a steep climb up into the lava field, so I didn't come that way. It looked too dangerous. Well, probably not much more than a kilometre back to the bottom. I thought this was downhill or flat. It's flat or uphill. I don't know why. There must be some downhill somewhere on it. It's very hot now, and I'm in the sun most of the time. I'm going to drink it all in the kilometre at the end. That's the water done with. I've got about 18 minutes to, so I've got 18 minutes to get down the last kilometre. Shouldn't be a problem. We will see. No one's been totally useless today. It's spent most of its life being totally useless. Right, away we go. This downward stretch is just going up and up and up. We've still got the same kind of lava field. There's some pretty areas in it where you could obviously sit and have a picnic. But we've got to get here first. Well, when I get to the next bend, which is up there, I don't know if you can see it, I should be able to see the minibus. If I can't, I shall panic because I shall be in the wrong place. But I'm fairly certain now that we're within 200-300 metres of the end. It's been a fairly hard walk, but pleasant enough. I think it was longer than I intended it to be, and this last bit I thought was downhill was all uphill, all 3 kilometres of it. Now, getting to the stage where we went in to the path to go down the hill. It's still not well marked anywhere. It could well be down there. There's a path there in the distance going between the trees there. So I suspect that's it. Still be some water. There we are. I'm a minute late, but never mind. If I hadn't had the second water stop, I'd have been on time. And of course, if I hadn't been around the whole walk, I'd have been on time. But a different walk. I'll talk about it later.